off the cross. Because he is God. Y'all hear me, don't you?
That's right.
Amen, amen. But he couldn't do it that way. Can I get a witness here? He didn't have to go to the grave. But he had to go because it had been written before time.
Go ahead, Pastor.
Y'all hear me, amen. Amen. John the Baptist cried out in the wilderness, letting you know that I'm not the one. That one come more greater than I. More greater. But they talked about John the Baptist. They said, wait a minute. He said, oh yeah, he been already been. Y'all heard that story, didn't you? You know, he been here already. They say Elijah, all that, but he been here already.
That's right.
Our Savior. It was a process. Y'all heard the word process.
Yes, sir.
You know how it is when you go through kindergarten. You know, that's some smart kids in life now. But they still have to go through the process. Amen. You know, you got to start in kindergarten, preschool. Amen. You know, we didn't have preschool when I was coming up. If they had it, I didn't know nothing about it. Amen. The only thing I know was kindergarten. Amen. Amen. Kindergarten. And then the first grade. And then first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th. Not kind of right now.
You found it right.
Amen. Amen. Went through all that process. There had to be a process for you to graduate.
All right.
We know that some kids now, because when we was coming up, I don't care how smart you was, you still had to go through the process. Now we know we got kids now that they can graduate at 13. You see what I mean? But when I was coming up, Nita, you had to go through the process. You had to go through the kindergarten all the way on up. Don't make no difference how much smart you was. You see what I mean? You know, and then we didn't have but one scholarship. Y'all might didn't know that. We didn't have but one scholarship in the school system that no matter how all the other A students, well, but one person gonna get it. And it didn't come always because the smartest one. It was favoritism sometimes. I hate to say it, sometimes it was look.
That's right.
I know a young lady that was in George's class, she was smarter than anybody. But because she was on the chunky side a little bit,
yes, sir,
they gave it to another young lady who was on the skinny side.
Probably long hair too.
Yeah.
You couldn't say it no better. You see how I mean? That's the society that we used to be in. Amen. Because it wasn't but one scholarship for the whole school system for the 12th grade. Amen. And that one person that favor out with the teacher will get to be, you know, but you had some more students in the 12th grade made the same amount of grades, the same point average and everything. But they had to give one to somebody that they favoritism to.
That's right.
Well, we see it today. We see it today. Amen. It's a little different, but we still see it.
It ain't changed.
Time ain't changed. Amen. Time ain't changed. Amen. But God has fixed it so that Jesus said that, brother, my heart desire in prayer. Pray to God. Paul them talking here of Israel is that they might be saved.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because we know Israel is God's chosen.
Yes, sir.
Everybody know that, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Now, anybody know the Bible? That's the first time. That's the first thing you learn.
Yeah, now they do.
Is God chosen people? Isn't that right?
Amen.
Israel favoritism.
That's right.
With God.
That's right.
Amen. That's God's chosen nation.
Yes, sir.
And but God is fair though.
Yes,
See, God. See, you know, he could have just saved all of Israel. He got the power to do it. But you know, God is a fair God. You know, you can't find no place in the Bible that where God was unfair.
That's right.
You know how it is with us sometimes. You know, in our home, sometimes the child that may be doing a little bit better, you know, we'll kind of give them a little bit more. You see what I mean? But God ain't that way. All of us on the same ground with God.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all know that?
Yes.
we all on the same ground. That we all, you know, we all got a chance to be saved. But we got to believe.
Yes, sir.
And it's what they being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness. That was the problem right there.
Yeah.
You know how folks here, everybody want to be right. But everybody can't be right. Somebody got to be wrong.
Right.
You know how you get an argument and you know, a lot of time with my wife is, for peace sake,
Yes, sir.
I just let her be right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Smart man. Very smart. Wise.
And how I do that, I don't say no more.
Yes.
And I get a witness.
Yes.
But I don't yield to her wrongness, and she don't yield to my wrongness. But I just get quiet because I say I ain't gonna argue this. I ain't gonna win on this fight.
Yes, sir.
So what I do is I start to pray, and I said, Lord, I'm leaving this alone.
Yes, sir.
And then sometime the next day she'll come and say, Dub, you know you were right what you were saying. So you see what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, that's what God, let God work it out.
That's right.
Let him fight your battle.
That's right.
Amen. Our problem is we want to fight all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And we ain't going to win. That's what's wrong with the world today.
Yeah.
That they found out. Jesus told Peter, I'm going to get ready to sit down here. Jesus told Peter, put up your sword. You live by the sword, you what?
Die by
You die by it. Well, that's the same way about the system. Amen. That we've been proving, Mother, that walls don't win anything. Amen. You can't change folks' heart by fighting them.
No.
Now you make them, they might be scared of you, and they yield to what they have to do. You know, I was listening to my phone call, and you know, I got this phone now for some reason it takes about a day. And it went back, I think, about a day, I think of the 14th of August somewhere, that Japan, you know, gave up and submitted themselves to the United States. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about.
Yes, sir.
But when you look at reality of life, because somebody see that they can't win, and they give up, that don't mean that they love you.
No, no, no.
Amen. If you got a wife in the house and you try to be the boss of everything, now she might yield, but that don't mean that she loves you.
That's right. That's right, Pastor.
I hope y'all heard that.
That's right.
Yeah, you know,
Right.
she just got further you and decided just to leave it alone. A lot of women today, they just seem like they said, man, that woman's so easy to get along with. He just do everything. No, she just fretted him. But that don't mean that her love turned into hate.
Yes, sir. Bitter. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's not good.
Y'all know
That's
what
not
I'm
good.
talking about? Yeah, you know, because you know what the Bible tells
Not
you?
good.
The Bible said that you got to love your enemy. You got to love your enemy. And when you force folks to do things, I ain't never seen nobody get no love out of that. Now y'all, if you know, then let me know. Because I ain't never seen nobody force folks to eat and get love out of it. You know, y'all here because of one reason. You here because did nobody force you here.
That's right.
Even Jesus didn't force you here. He gave you a choice. You can be saved or you can be lost. Can I get a witness here?
Good teaching. Good teaching.
For Christ is the end of the law, for righteousness to everyone that believes. That's the 4th verse. For Moses described the righteousness which is of the law, that the man which does those things shall live by them. But the righteousness which is of faith speak on this wise, saying, not in thy heart, who shall ascend unto heaven? That is to bring Christ down from above. Who shall descend unto the deep? That is to bring up Christ again from the dead. But what said it? That was a question mark. The word is near thee, even thy mouth, and in thy heart. That is the word of faith which we preach. That if thou shalt confess Whipped our mouth.